was approached by a group of men, really right out of our national championship appearance. I think they saw NIL as an opportunity to continue to allow our program to grow. And it was very well thought out of. At the time, they didn't just come up with this on a whim. I think they studied other institutions across the country at all levels to be able to do it right, to be able to implement it the right way, align themselves ultimately with Blueprint after talking, I think, with several outside entities on how it should be managed. All our intentions with the Bobcat Collective are in the right place, and that's the most important thing. They're about continuing to promote our program, allowing our guys opportunities to help along with that. I think that's really important. It really, I think, has provided this give and take. Our guys are certainly benefiting from it, but then they're giving back at the same time, whether it's individual opportunities with particular businesses or just in general giving back through the collective to our community.
Crazy to say, but almost to the halfway point of Big Sky Conference play already. Checking in now with Montana State Hoops. They're off to a 7-1 start. Patrick McMahon, one of the standout seniors for the Cats, joining us. Pat, thanks for being here, man. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Glad to be here. Glad to yeah, like you said, we're getting through the season. And we're staying strong and just sticking to our process.
Take me through this last week for you guys, because there's always the one stretch that every Big Sky team has where you have 4 games in 7 days. And you guys navigated that stretch really well. 4-0, in fact. So that's pretty dang good. So what went well? What'd you think? How are you guys able to take care of business so well this last week or so?
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough stretch. We we stick to our process and we're always watching film, dialing in on our opponent and yeah, we're trying to just manage everyone's bodies, making sure everyone's feeling right. Like you said, it's the hardest stretch of the season probably, and um, we were us. We played, how we were able to play, and yeah, we went 4-0. So
Well, the end of the Weber game was awesome to watch because Jed Miller is just, man, he's just such a ball of energy, and it's just so awesome to watch him close that game out. When he got the rebound on the free throw and he got the crowd going crazy, man, what a cool moment for him. What a cool moment for you guys as a team. So what have you thought of just the way that he's been able to boost you guys up and inject so much energy into your team this year?
yeah, he's been just the ultimate leader for our team. He's very vocal. He connects very well with everybody on and off the court. And earlier in his career, he I always knew how good Jed could be. But he stuck to the process and didn't get a lot of minutes earlier in his career, but he it's all the work he put in is finally starting to show, and he's one of my best friends I've ever made playing basketball, and I couldn't be more proud for him.
Well, you mentioned the fact that he sort of waited his turn, right? And he's backed up some great point guards, guys like Darius Brown, Robert Ford. But this seems like the patience has paid off. So, just his growth, how much do you think patience has been a key to that?
It's been huge. He's had the right attitude about it ever since I met him. And obviously, yeah, he backed up some really high level point guards, so he was able to learn from them. Um, but yeah, he just always has had the unselfish mindset to just always put the team first. And he maybe earlier in his career he thought he should be playing. But he listened to what the coaches wanted, and he had the right mindset. He was never like, oh, I should be playing over these guys. No, he was never like that. He's very team first, and he waited his turn, and you know it's all coming to his benefit now.
Patrick McMahon joining us here on Nuanez Now 1029 ESPN Radio, senior for the Montana State Bobcats. How about for you? That's what's so fun about watching you guys. You guys have a lot of new faces, but you have a couple guys that have been there that are stalwarts, and you can tell how much it means to you guys to play for the Cats and be here sort of in your stretch run of your college basketball career. So for you, what has that experience been like? What has kept you in Bozeman and kept you so loyal to Montana State?
Yeah, I just love it here. I love Bozeman. We've my first 3 years, I won 3 championships in a row, and like that feeling, I wasn't really like, I didn't have like a huge role on those teams or anything. I was dealing with injuries and stuff, but like just that feeling, and the memories you make, which is with those guys are just lifelong. And Those are some of the happiest times of my life, just winning games and going to March Madness. And then, I've family ties here. My dad grew up in Missoula, so I just have family all around Montana, and yeah, I just love it here, and it's been great.
Well, now that you are sort of in the midst of your last run, is that motivating you, or how are you sort of compartmentalizing that within your mind as a competitor?
Yeah, I'm just trying to finish strong. I'm trying to get another one. Leave off on a high note. Um, that would just be very memorable and something I wouldn't forget. So just definitely trying to finish as strong as I can, really taking every day serious, and just trying to make it. I don't want to leave with no regrets.
Join Town Pump's Pump It Up Rewards Plus program and never pay full price for fuel again.
Save 5 cents on every gallon every day at any Town Pump across Montana.
Plus, earn and redeem points on your favorite in-store items to get free stuff with our clubs.
Stop in and pick up a rewards card. Download the Pump It Up Rewards Plus app today.
Or visit townpump.com/rewards to register and start saving.
Town Pump. Right down the road. Pump it up. Oh, yeah.
Shine Beer Sanctuary is leading the charge when it comes to promoting beer culture in Montana. Located at the corner of Church and Main and downtown Bozeman, the locally owned and operated tap house and bottle shop has the best beer selection in the Treasure State. The bar has 32 rotating beers on tap with everything from Duvel to local ciders, gluten-free beers, and non-alcoholic options. The bottle shop has more than 400 beer offerings from all over the world, and Shine offers Cicerone-trained beer guides. Come enjoy beer heaven at Shine Beer Sanctuary in
As a
Bozeman.
team, where have you seen you guys grow the most in terms of just coming together? Because you guys have played so well, especially after the new year.
Yeah, as a team, we're always trying to find ways to get better. After every single game, no matter who we play, we're watching film the next day, about things we can grow from. So just literally every single day, we're trying to get better. We're in the gym. Even if we do have an off day of practice, like I pretty much see the whole team here getting treatment or getting shots up. So it's just a growth mindset every single day. We know we haven't accomplished anything yet, so we're just taking it day by day.
When it comes to just the leagues so far, how has that gone? Because it's just so interesting watching the conference because there's so many new guys all over the place. Um, how does that affect the way you prepare when it is sort of an unfamiliar opponent, even though it is a familiar opponent? Like you guys have had your battles with Weber, but Weber looked all the most completely brand new when they came to Bozeman this last week. So how does that just affect your preparation? Is it harder? Is it easier? How does that go?
It's the same all the way around, I feel like, because we watch so much film. Obviously there's like we're about what 20 games into the season or whatever, so we're we're watching film, all the time. So we know, and our coaches are very detailed with how they do it, and they're very good with just providing us all the information we need. Um, so we're very detailed with our process, and we got it pretty dialed in most of the time.
Is that part something you enjoy? Just the detail-oriented nature of preparation?
It is something that, yeah, I enjoy it. It gets sometimes it gets hard to stay 100% dialed in with every single thing because, I can't remember, in conference is different, but especially in non-conference, it's hard to remember things from just like last week from the opponent we played last week, just because, after that game's over, you kind of just have to forget about it and move on to the next team. So, um, yeah, I enjoy it. It's fun. I'm really trying to enjoy it as much as I can for my last year because there's nothing like it. But it's a grind, like I said, this whole season from June all the way to March, pretty much. But yeah, no, I enjoy it.
Patrick McMahon joining us here on Nuanez Now, 1029 ESPN Radio, as well as SWX Montana Television. He's a senior for the Montana State men's basketball team. When it comes to this upcoming weekend, this is always a challenging trip just because of multiple factors. Obviously, the travel, the venues that you play in. Portland State has got a good home court advantage, and Sac State's just got a sort of unorthodox setup with the gym that they play in, and also good teams too. So this road trip though for you, what makes this one challenging?
Yeah, they're both teams. They're good. They got a lot of athletes. You never know what to expect. I know Portland State, they like to pressure and they got some dogs on defense. And same with Sac State. They got a lot of talent, both those teams. So we just got to be ultra dialed into like how we do things, how we scout, how we run our offense. Um, but yeah, it's going to be tough. Like you said, the travel. We just got to be just make sure our mindset's in the right place.
Get a chance to play Portland State. I know that's the second round of the road trip, but the fact that they are the one team that's ahead of you guys in the standings, how do you sort of put that into focus, but also take care of business Thursday before you get to Portland?
Yeah, I mean, we're not even thinking about Portland right now. We're like you said, Sac State is what comes first. But yeah, no, it'll be super fun to try to take that spot from them. Everyone's gonna be playing with a chip on their shoulder. But we try to play like that every single game because, like you said, the conference is it's ultra competitive. So yeah, that'll be a big one on Saturday, and we hope to get it done.
What last thing for you? What's the place you think this team? What's your next step? Like, what's the place you think you could take an immediate step forward or have an immediate piece of growth, especially these next couple weeks?
Um, hmm. I would just say to continue to just work on the things that I think individually we all have some nights, some guys just sometimes other guys have to step up for some other guys. So we're just trying to all play our best basketball at the same time individually, I'd say. Everyone on our team, on every team in basketball, everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. So just trying to, everyone look in the mirror and just figure out what do I need to do personally to help this team win games, and just trying to minimize mistakes, just individually. But we're on the right track. I love this team. My teammates are very unselfish, and all we care about is the scoreboard and if we had won the game. So I trust these guys, and I believe that we're getting better every single day.
Well, real last question: with a couple guys banged up, that's probably going to be elevated opportunities for some other guys too. So how do you hope those guys sort of rise up and help you out and embrace those opportunities?
Yeah, being a senior, just trying to talk to them and trying to give them confidence. Like, there's nothing to be afraid of. Like, just play your game, play basketball. We've all been playing since we've been little kids. So just yeah, just let them know that there's opportunity out there for anyone to step up. And yeah, just be confident and just play free.
Patrick McMahon joining us here. Pat, thanks for doing it. Safe travels this week. Good luck with everything. We'll catch up with you before the season's over, but thanks for taking a minute here today.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, Coulter. Thank you.
Life can change in an instant. If you've been hurt in an accident, suffered from medical negligence, or are facing criminal charges, you don't have to face it alone. At Ryan Miller & Coburn, we're here to listen and fight for you. We're your neighbors, traveling across Montana to stand by your side as your link to justice. Real people, real help, right here in Montana. Ryan Miller & Coburn, your Montana attorneys.